always felt creeped out walking in there like you were being watched. My boyfriend and our roommate both worked nights, so I would be there by myself a lot. One night, I was doing my usual stuff and watching some TV before bed. I had this overwhelming feeling all night that I should avoid the hallway and not look directly down it. It was creepy. The feeling of being watched and terrified lasted about 2 hours before I decided to suck it up and make my way to my room. I left the hallway lights on and went to bed. Just as I turned off the side table light, I heard a drawer being pulled out and hitting the stopper. I turned on the light and nothing was out of place. This went on about 6 times before I decided I was sleeping with the light on. I curled up onto the covers and waited for the boyfriend, the BF, to get home. He comes rolling in about 3 a.m. He's laughing at me for being such a cat. Gets into bed and turned the light off, and that's when all hell broke loose. All the doors down the hallway slammed shut, one by one. Then our closet doors started rattling. The sound coming from inside could only be described as a total destruction. It sounded like the shelves, the pole, and everything in there were being tossed around. The boyfriend joined me under the covers and we were both terrified. After it stopped, it took 5 to 10 minutes to convince him to go check around the house. Nothing was out of place, and our roommate had drove 3 hours back home that night to be with his family, so we knew it wasn't him. We slept with the light on the rest of the night and moved out soon after. I still can't drive by that house without being creeped out. Yeah, I would probably feel the same, to be honest with you. I would probably feel the same, to be honest with you. I'm like a really big scaredy cat, but I love scary stories. Like, they just give me such a rush. I'm sure I'm not alone in that. Let me know down below in the comments if you feel that way too. This is cool. This is one. It's kind of another medium length one. It's about Edinburgh, and I have history in Edinburgh, so I like it. I preface this by saying that I am not religious, and I do not believe in the paranormal. That said, it was the month of November, and I was visiting Edinburgh, Scotland. It was cold, and I was layered in a long-sleeve shirt, sweatshirt, and winter jacket. In the evening, my friends and I decided to go on one of the haunted walking tours that takes you through the vaults beneath the city. They are, of course, rumored to be haunted by the poor, destitute discretion. Obviously, neither my friend nor myself did that because, like, we believe in the paranormal and the supernatural, so, like, I'm not risking giving myself bad luck, you know what I'm saying? There were people on our tour who were like, and then they just, like, stepped into the circle. I don't know what happened with them. I didn't follow up. We didn't exchange contact information, so jury is out whether they did experience anything strange. This is a much more comfortable sitting position for me. I don't know why I didn't figure this out earlier. Okay, but we move. So this is from I think this is either from Anonymous or I forgot to write down the Reddit handle. But okay, anyway. So, obviously this is like I think this is like an EMT who's writing this story. Received a call from an elderly lady who had trouble breathing. I had taken several calls from her and her husband in the past, so I recognized her voice. I dispatched an ambulance to her residence and held her on the line, trying to keep her calm while the ambulance was responding. Ambulance advised that they 15-minute ETA. I think that was the typo. They had a 15-minute ETA. She lived in a very rural part of West Virginia, I'm guessing this is. I'm talking to her, asking about her husband and how he was doing, and just making small talk with her. The ambulance calls in and advises they are on scene, and I let them know that she is in severe respiratory distress. And I still had her on the line. I let her know the ambulance is coming to the door to go answer the door, and she says, okay, and hangs up the phone. Pretty normal, yeah. Well, here is where it gets weird. The EMT and paramedic on scene call back about a minute later and advises no one is answering the door. We have a sheriff unit who was in the area pulling on scene about that time. The sheriff unit confirmed the address and advised he is breaching the door to make access to the PT. 5 minutes go by, and the paramedic on scene radios in asking who the caller was. I advise it was the elderly female who lived at the residence. He tells me that he's going to call in and needs to speak with the supervisor on shift. We get him over to the supervisor, and the supervisor confirms the information that I gave him and asks what's going on. Apparently, the elderly female had been dead for a while and was already in full rigor mortis. They thought I was wrong on the caller, but the other dispatchers played it back and confirmed that it was the female who called. The ambulance transferred the hospital, and we got the same calls and disbelief from the doctors. I think that one is probably my favorite out of the bunch so far. That one's actually really spooky. I'm trying to think of like my part of my brain is like thinking of logical explanations for, you know, what could have happened. But then on the other hand, like, observations, like I'm immediately like, yeah, it was a ghost. Like I will misplace an